Hi everybody, I'm Locke Roberts, and thanks for joining us on JumpOnMarksList.com. And today we're talking to Mr. Scott Hall, who has an interesting story. Sometimes we try to bring down the tone a little bit, and something that's very serious, but a cause that is incredibly, it is serious. And tell us, Scott, a little bit about the foundation, I guess, that you're working with, and exactly the story from where it started.
Wonderful, yes. The foundation is the Gay American Heroes Foundation, and what we're doing is we're creating our first national traveling rainbow memorial to shine a light on the fact that we have one LGBTQ murder every 9 days, we have one gay bashing every 6 hours here in America, and we have to address this problem because it is a problem, because they're stealing our friends and our family from us, and it's got to stop.
It seems like, sure, in each city or whatnot, when something like this happens, you would hear about it in the mainstream press. But collectively, this is something that is incredibly terrible, and it doesn't seem like there's a face out there for it. You're trying to create that, though.
That's exactly what the memorial will do, is not only create a face, but tell the stories of all these folks that are brave enough to live openly gay lives in a community and in a country where the government still diminishes us and treats us less than, as even though we're tax-paying citizens, with the don't ask, don't tell. And so until our government recognizes and quits diminishing us as the LGBT community, it then enables everyone else to diminish us, and then that turns into bullying, the bullying turns into violence, and before you know it, we have another murder, and it's almost an epidemic form, an epidemic problem of the murders.
Right. Scott, tell me a little bit about the first case that struck you, and it was actually here in Florida, in Polk County, wasn't it?
It was Ryan Skipper. Ryan Skipper was a 25-year-old student in Polk County, Florida, where two guys picked him up and they brutally stabbed him to death over 20 times, and they slit his throat, and then they drove around bragging about how they killed the faggot in Polk County, and then when they were arrested, the sheriff made a statement that implied that Ryan got what he deserved because he was out looking for sex, and he's still currently sheriff of Polk County, and he still has never apologized to the Mulder family for that statement, and it's such absolute tragedy. So, and we have to address this as a serious problem.
Wow, that's wild. A little bit about how you were able to get, the energy and the resources to go to that next level. I mean, man, that's an amazing story.
Well, thank you. It's taken a lot, and I've had a lot of amazing people. For example, there's Cyndi Lauper, there's Congressman Barney Frank
on your board.
On our board.
Wow.
On our board. Cynthia Nixon. I mean, just once they heard, I actually met with Cyndi Lauper in New York City, and I told her the story of the one I just told you of Ryan Skipper,
right.
And she offered to do whatever she could to help. Within 2 to 3 weeks, it seemed, it might have been a little longer, we were actually on her website, and so it just grew from there. And then having the support of the Fort Lauderdale folks, and us being a national organization based here in Fort Lauderdale, and Fort Lauderdale leading, it's just an honor because I'm a native Floridian. Donations, we have this program called Adopt a Hero, and for $25 you can adopt one of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of heroes that are on our website.
Wow.
And what happens, we send you a card, it tells you all about your hero, it shows you pictures of your hero, we usually have a quote from the mother on the back, wow. And then we send one to their family once a year to let them know that their son or daughter or their lover or their best friend has been adopted and not been forgotten. And it takes so much strength and courage to live in our communities where the government still diminishes us as LGBT community members. So until the government quits diminishing us with the don't ask, don't tell, and not allowing gays to get married, and allowing gays to be kicked out of their home and kicked out of their employment because of being gay, until all those change, we will continue to have these murders.
Yeah.
But we have to address this as an epidemic, which it's becoming.
What is the contact information for you?
The best way to reach us is to go to GayAmericanHeroes.com and check out our website, see all the people that are involved, get involved, become proactive, become a team leader in your state. Help us find, there are so many people that 20 years ago they didn't call them hate crimes. So, we're constantly coming across cases that we're investigating. We need young students to get involved and to help do the research and bring some of the light to all these folks that were stolen from us.
One more time, give us the web address again.
GayAmericanHeroes.com, and please visit a day and make a difference, and thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
It's our pleasure. Keep up the good work. All right.
With your help, I will.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
And check out Mark's List, JumpOnMarksList.com, and hey, we keep updating every week. So stick around.